The New Orleans Saints pulled off highway robbery, drafting Tyler Shough 40th overall. What do I mean? I'm going to explain my case in today's video. But if you've been impressed with the rookie quarterback and the limited sample size we've seen so far, I want you to do one thing. And let's drop a like and hit the thumbs up icon on this video. Let's set the scene here, go through some numbers, go through some information, and I'm going to give you my case as to why the New Orleans Saints were playing chess while the rest of the NFL was playing checkers when it came to Tyler Shough. Yeah, let's look at the numbers. First things first, obviously I want to address the elephant in the room. The numbers are not going to jump off the screen. But I do want to give him a lot of credit. Some of these interceptions have been late in games when you're just trying to make something happen, or it's been kind of like a throwaway ball, just, really trying to force something. So I'm not going to say every single interception is all that bad, and I'm not going to sit here and justify the interceptions in general. But I will say when it comes to his passer rating, he's been very efficient. He is an extremely accurate passer, and I think that he's somebody who has severely underrated mobility. And when it comes to Tyler Shough, his weapons are not limited to the cannon he has on his arm. They're also on his legs. Below the belt, this guy can absolutely dice up an opposing defense. And with Tyler Shough, one of the things that I love about this player is that we're really starting to see his legs become a part of the offense, not just a part where it helps him buy some time and bail him out of a bad pass protection. It's a weapon that is being used to score points and contribute to wins. On the ground, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. And in the 34-yard touchdown run he had against the Buccaneers, that first one he had a top speed of 19.43 miles per hour according to Next Gen Stats. So didn't realize it, but at 40th overall, we drafted Vanilla Vic. And I believe that Tyler Shough can be the guy. I recently published a video on this channel, so I highly encourage you to go check it out. It's going to be linked down below. I went through this and a lot more as to why I believe Tyler Shough has what it takes to be the franchise guy, giving you the spark notes here. He elevates the roster. He makes the offensive players around him better. You've seen better production out of Juwan Johnson. Devon Vele has emerged. Devin Neal is starting to pop off. Chris Olave putting together some really nice games. He has clearly displayed development, and I think an area that he is really, really improved is his footwork, his pocket awareness, and his decision-making. And you can see the confidence is really, really raising for this player. He's tough. He's fearless. He's competitive. I think he throws a catchable football, and he has all of the intangibles you want in an NFL quarterback. The size, the leadership, the mentality, the football IQ. I think these are things that Tyler Shough has that are really, really impactful, and that's why we're seeing this offense and this culture and this team really start to turn over a little bit over the last couple of weeks. In my opinion, the vibes for a 3-10 team, they could be through the ground, but instead they're through the roof. And I think that Tyler Shough had a really, really interesting quote when he was talking to media after the game, directly after beating the Buccaneers. He said that we believe we can beat anybody. I think each week we're kind of bouncing back and figuring out how can we keep climbing. And for what it's worth, I think that this is a really nice testament to the culture that Kellen Moore and the New Orleans Saints are building. I've been saying this since Tyler Shough was drafted. I've been saying this since Kellen Moore was hired. The New Orleans Saints in year one of this rebuild and Kellen Moore's team, they need to establish a culture. And I'm a very big fan of the culture they're establishing. There's a big emphasis on battling through adversity. There's an emphasis on mental toughness. There's an emphasis on playing smart football. And although that doesn't happen every single play, you are seeing this team display the culture that is being built by Kellen Moore, and I'm a huge fan of what is currently happening in terms of the rebuild for the New Orleans Saints. And I think that the future is very, very bright for the New Orleans Saints. So if you want content, I highly encourage you to subscribe for daily videos. No matter if it's good, bad, or ugly, we're here every single day. So lock us in if you're a Saints fan and you want content by fans, for fans, plus live shows every single week. Now, when it comes to Tyler Shough, another thing that I think is a testament to the culture and to the leadership and to the intangibles and just to what he is to this team and, how he's trying to operate, I think this quote is really, really cool. And I want to share it with you guys. But before I do, I want to just emphasize one thing. I know that Tyler Shough is not a finished product. I know that he still has work to be done. But I think it's really interesting that you're seeing him win over not just the locker room, not just the coaching staff, but he's winning over Saints legends. He's winning over the fan base. He's winning over NFL media. And he's starting to get some of the recognition and the love that he truly does deserve. Now let's throw it to another quote from Tyler Shough. This is what he said in his press conference on Monday. I really care about what the guys in the locker room think of me and my coaches. So I want to instill the belief that we can win every single game because we can. I just love playing football. This is why you do it. I think there's going to be highs and lows with everything. It was a great win. And I could not agree more. I think it is a great win. And I think that instilling that confidence and instilling that belief that no matter what, any given Sunday, why can't we win? We got guys. We got dogs. We got players who can make plays. We got a good roster. No, we don't. But I love the confidence. I love the mentality. And I love the leadership that Tyler Shough is displaying at such a young age in terms of his life. But I think that it's really interesting early in his football career, year one, he's taking control and command of the locker room. And for what it's worth, I think he's doing things right. I think that he's doing a great job. His first meal is Dragos. It was not over at Chipotle like Derek Carr. I think that Tyler Shough has done an awesome job embracing the community, embracing the city, embracing the fan base. He was at the Pelicans game with Cam Jordan the other day. Him and his wife, who are pregnant, can't wait to welcome in another member of the Who Dat Nation. They were out at the game showing love. First ever Pels game. I love to see him be active in the community. And even on Tuesday, I thought that this was so neat. Ross Jackson, Catherine Terrell, all the local media members, they posted a bunch of pictures and videos of Cam Jordan and Tyler Shough. They went out to donate bicycles and helmets to the members of the Boys and Girls Club of Metro New Orleans in collaboration with Raising Cane's. You see the picture? I thought my response was 100% accurate. Tyler Shough, right now, he is speed running, becoming the franchise quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. And why is this highway robbery? Let's get back on topic here. I told you about some numbers. I told you about what I've seen on the field. I've told you about why I believe in him as a human being and as a leader. But I think that it's really interesting to go back in time. Remember, before the draft, in the pre-draft process, he was criticized because of one simple clip that was posted from the NFL Combine. And then the age issue. And then the injury issue. And I think that those are things that are fair to be wary of in a player. But he has been making the plays that we see on Sunday, like those crazy runs and the nuts throws where he has all the different arm angles, hitting every blade of grass. He's been doing that since he was in college. In the college tape, if you go back and watch it, you see a lot of the things that you see on game day in the NFL. And I think it's really fair to say, well, he did have injuries. Well, he is a little bit older. I don't want to hear a peep about the age thing anymore. 44-year-old Phillip Rivers just got signed by the Colts to the practice squad. But it's insane to me that because of one clip and because of the fact that he was taking over Shedeur Sanders, everyone in the world said, wow, what a terrible pick. That was such a waste of a pick. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It was so heavily criticized before the draft process, during the draft process, when the pick was made, after the pick was made, up until really the last week or so. That has been a ridiculed move by the New Orleans Saints. But it seems to be that they got that pick right. And I think that his confidence grows every single week. And a quote that he said that I thought was really important: every single practice, every single week, I feel my confidence growing more and more. And when you have a rookie who's trying to learn, who's trying to grow and develop and take over a team, I think that's all you can ask for. Get a little bit more confident every week. Wins and losses, they're hard to come by. But when you are in the midst of a rebuild, early stages, you want to see your quarterback give you some promise, give you something to work with, give you a reason to build around him. That's what Tyler Shough is doing. So I think that right now he is really doing something special. And the Saints pulled off highway robbery by taking him 40th overall. Everyone else said, no, it's not worth it. I saw the clip. I saw the underhand toss he had at Louisville. Seems to be he's doing all right, in my opinion. We're going to get more into this conversation because Tyler Shough is the best rookie quarterback in the NFL, and I have the numbers to prove it. But first things first, got to thank today's presenting sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, I love Prize Picks. you'll love Prize Picks. And the holiday season is here, and it's the best time of the year for sports. You got basketball matchups, bowl games, playoff pushes, and it's all happening at once. And while we're making decisions every single day on what gifts to buy, what to eat, which games to tune into, there is one place where it feels good to be right, and that is Prize Picks. My favorite thing about Prize Picks is picking multiple sports in the same lineup. And with basketball back, I could put Derek Queen and Tyler Shough in the same lineup and root for both. The future is so bright in New Orleans sports. So I'm rolling with Derek Queen. I'm rolling with Tyler Shough. I'm taking the more every single opportunity I get because I keep cashing in and I keep testing my ball knowledge and making money on Prize Picks. Here's how it works. For the Tulane versus Ole Miss game, I made a simple lineup for you. It's pretty awesome. $20. You get 2 picks right, $260 into your pocket. Are you kidding me? Arnold Barnes, Caden Lee, they find the end zone, 2 plays, $20, $260. Your boy is a happy camper. And we got a new feature on Prize Picks that you got to check out. They now have early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash in those winnings before the game even finishes. So download the Prize Picks app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. All that information is available in the comments and description of this video. Let's talk about Tyler Shough and compare him to the rookie quarterback class. Now, I think it's very fair to say that Tyler Shough has been playing very, very impressive football. Has it been perfect? No. Has it been good for a rookie? Yes. I think that he has been the best rookie quarterback this year. Now, you don't agree? There's 5 quarterbacks that are rookies that have had 100 or more dropbacks. And among those quarterbacks, Tyler Shough is first in completion percentage. He's third in passing yards. He's third in yards per attempt. He's second in average depth of target, also known as ADOT. The time to throw, 2.77 seconds. That is number 2. His passer rating is second among all rookies, 5 rookies, 100-plus dropbacks. He is number 2 in a lot of these categories. He's number 1, and he's number 3. In my opinion, Tyler Shough is playing at a high level. We are going to see more production. We are going to see more growth. We are going to see a further evolution of this player and of the offense. And I think a key to that is establishing the running game and the rushing attack a little bit more and getting better protection up front. Obviously, the Saints offensive line isn't playing at an elite level. But I will say I have a lot of faith in the tackles with Kelvin Banks, Tyler Shough. I really like Eric McCoy. Whenever he's here, when he's healthy, he is elite. But you got to figure out the interior, because if McCoy is going to continue to deal with injuries and you're going to get bad guard play from Dylan Radins and Cesar Ruiz, you traded away Trevor Penning, you got to address the interior offensive line and give him a chance to succeed. Now, we're going to show a long tweet here. I think that this is really, really interesting. On Tuesday, Tyler Shough gets a lot of love, and we're going to show some love that he's been getting from a handful of different members in NFL media. Acting surprised now about how Saints quarterback Tyler Shough is progressing and playing with greater confidence as the season plays out and he gets time on task is laughable. The fact is, it showed throughout his college tape and pre-draft evaluation. The problem was there were those hell-bent on using a BS analysis focusing on his age or a bad throw at the combine or his injury history in college without ever investigating the nature of those injuries. For what it's worth, those are kind of freak injuries. It's not like soft tissue stuff that's going to keep coming back here and there. Reddick hit the nail on the head here. Continuing. To discredit what is actually a high-level skill set and high-level upside. Tyler, for continuing to put in the work, earn the respect of your teammates and coaches, and elevate the team. Long way to go, but it's looking good so far. Keep it up. Totally agree. NFL, they post the final score. Tyler Shough and the New Orleans Saints beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24-20. Ian Rapoport, one of the lead insiders for the National Football League. Another promising day for Tyler Shough and the Saints. Again, it's not perfect, but another promising day. And when you're year 1 in a rebuild, promising days, you start stacking them, turns into promising weeks, which then turns into promising months, which then turns into promising stretches of a season, which then leads to a playoff push, which then leads to a postseason, which then potentially could lead to a Super Bowl run. So promising days, that's where you got to start. And then you get to have promising weeks. And then you get to have a promising stretch of the season. And I think that that's where the New Orleans Saints are heading in year 2 and year 3 of Kellen Moore's tenure. Now, an interesting self-described film guy, Joe A. NFL, Tyler Shough is so insanely slept on. Big arm, great pocket management, and an awesome athlete. There's no reason to ever give Taysom Hill a rep. In my opinion, I think they need to stop force-feeding Taysom Hill at the quarterback position, and I think that they need to continue to let Tyler Shough do his thing. He clearly has the mobility. He clearly has the arm strength. He clearly has the pocket awareness, and I think that he's somebody who should continue to be on the field. I don't know if I would put Taysom Hill back on the field as a quarterback again. Just personally, I agree with Joe here. Now, do you believe in Tyler Shough? If you don't, that's okay. Just type Shough no. But if you do, type Shough yeah in the comment section. And if you are saying Shough no, give me one more second to try to not prove you wrong, but change your mind. Tyrann Mathieu, Saints legend. We've shown this post before, but I think that it's really, really telling when you get NFL players and highly respected players and legends of the game showing you love and giving you a high endorsement. I think that that is nothing but good news. I do not want to get ahead, but this guy can ball. Give him the keys and let him do his thing. This is about Tyler Shough after the game over the Buccaneers when they won. Demario Davis, a guy that we all can agree on, whether you're a Saints fan, Falcons fan, Niners fan, Cowboys fan, Chiefs fan, doesn't matter. One of the best in the biz, one of the best linebackers of all time, and currently one of the best players in the National Football League. He had some very, very glowing things to say about our rookie quarterback. Tyler Shough has shown to have that it factor. What is the it factor? I don't know. What is that thing that separates some of the top quarterbacks in the league from the rest of the guys? It's a savviness to make the heads-up plays, to have that level of ice in your veins, to make plays when plays kind of could go be dead in essence, to save a play, to extend a play, to make big runs in big moments, big third downs, to be able to turn that pocket passer that can read the defense quick and get the ball out. To have that diversity is what I believe what any franchise needs to be successful in today's game. I just don't think that if you don't have that guy at that position that you're going to succeed. It's been great to see him continue to make those plays, and we need him it's been great to see him make them and continue to make those plays. I'm happy to see Shough getting the love he deserves. It's been a long time coming. And for me, in my personal opinion, I'm not saying anybody needs to retire his jersey. I'm not saying anyone needs to build him a statue. I'm not even saying that he needs to be the franchise guy forever and ever and ever, amen. I think right now, though, it's fair to say there's reasons for optimism moving forward. The New Orleans Saints made a smart decision, and they are being proven every single week that taking Tyler Shough 40th overall was the right decision. It's still early. Things can change. But at least right here, right now, on Tuesday, December 9th, when I'm filming this video, it feels like the New Orleans Saints have found their answer of the question, who is their franchise quarterback? At least for now, I think it's number 6. This is no disrespect to any quarterback that's on the roster. This is no disrespect to any quarterback in the draft. This is no disrespect to any quarterback that could potentially be a Saint in the future or in the past. This is simply me saying, I think Tyler Shough has been impressive. I think he's given you a reason to believe in him, a handful of reasons to believe in him. He's winning over the fan base. He's winning over the roster. He's winning over the coaching staff. He's winning over media. He's starting to finally get the praise that he deserves. So for all of those reasons, because the New Orleans Saints took what a lot of people thought was a dumb move and a gamble, I think they pulled off highway robbery, taking Tyler Shough, number 40 overall, in the 2025 NFL Draft. Now, if you want more content in between these videos, if you want more coverage around the black and gold, hit me up on all 3 major platforms, X, Instagram, or TikTok. I'm linked down below in the comments or description, or you can just search up Trizzy Trace on your favorite social media platform, and your boy's content will pop up. I appreciate you for tuning in to today's video. My name is Trizzy Trace. For my guy, Loco Lopez, y'all stay golden, and we'll see you next time.